as I looked down at the deck I was holding, we have engagement ring. And when I seen that, I heard fortune favors the brave, not the reckless, not the loud. The ones that hold the fort when it would be easier to run. And we are getting, there's some kind of narcissism and ego going on with like a dark empath kind of energy. You two both crave power. In some kind of way, that's not always a terrible thing, right? But it is definitely noting that you both have awareness, which is great because we all understand we are all made of light and dark and nasty and bad and good and awesome. Like we are mixtures of all those things. And if this was to be just passion, then as quickly as it could start up, it could fade out, and it could fade out in a fiery. If you two were to forget that you're supposed to be a team here, that you're not in competition with each other. It's not who can love each other the most, who can give the most, who can hate the most, who can take away the most, who can and we are not necessarily getting that this is a past relationship between you two. Some of you, yeah, that's why it's like very important going in that we're understanding this. But just that acknowledgement of like, I know who I am and I know who I can become. And that's for both of you. And it's like, if it were to act solely on this passion, then we would forget what the goal is here. That we're supposed to move with love, self-love, and love for each other, unconditional love. It's not just the passion. If it was just the passion, we could get reckless. I'm not sure what the point is of this yet, so let's see if we can figure that out. Because I am getting that Spirit is wanting you to know, like, check yourself before you wreck yourself, okay? And like that's for both of you. So I don't know if this is like two people who it's leading up to like where it's starting to become like a you against me and me against you, or working towards like making sure that doesn't happen, like putting yourselves in check before we get to the door. Hammer before we hammer it out. Before we get to the door, date, boat. Okay, receiving what you need, progression. You know, the ship, the thing about the boat is there's closure issues here. We're moving on, but there's closure. There's something that we still need from this. Bite my tongue, it's a bad habit. Yeah, okay, so the things that are going on here, they still need to be heavily like worked on, whether it's light on one end and like those things are going to wreck whatever this is. And this is supposed to be something bigger. This is supposed to be something that is long-standing, but we do have separation here. Like again, with some kind of like bad habits. You both have some kind of bad habits where it's kept you from a separation up until this point, or it's what caused the separation. And it's like, we need to, if we're going to steer the boat, let's steer it not against, let's work with the winds, not against them. So again, bite my tongue, it's a bad habit. We're definitely highlighting here that the worst thing that could happen is that we're not honest with ourselves about who we are. Because that's going to cause issues later down the road. And it's being able to put ourselves into check here. Don't we want to work with the winds so that we can, sunbathe on that boat? Unfazed, unbothered. You too. I'm hearing, can't we just pretend to be nice from Josie and the Pussycats? One of you, I feel like you both have some kind of sharp tongue and sharp, like, once you've already decided that you've been betrayed or it's like a dog with a bone. You don't let it go. And this is, again, we're highlighting, great, like have that boundary, understand that when something's happening here that's going against your higher good, you need to be able to create the boundary, but don't create the boundary before someone's even showed up at the door. It's like already deciding what's going to happen and then replaying it. Like I've seen, there's some PTSD stuff going on, whether that's with each other or just the dynamics that you found yourselves in before. Judgment. You two cannot treat this like this. I've seen that move before, or I know I already decided what you're gonna do. Like there's just it's wrecked something before. Could be with each other, but having that mentality of I've already been betrayed. I've already decided I've been betrayed, so now I'm going to make sure that I'm the bigger monster. It's what it's actually keeping, like, from this abundance over here. For you two to have shared stability with each other. You two have worked on a lot. It doesn't mean you don't still have these things inside of you. And if they are used for the greater good, then you can move with that boat and with the sails, and you can move together and be an even stronger team. But you can't already decide going into it, I'm on the defense. Let's go to part 3.